Welcome back, everybody. This is Steve
Hey, hon,
KM9G
can you take out the trash?
9G, and I'm going to do a review on the
We
Radioddity
need some milk.
GM-N1 radio. This is a GMRS
Almost
radio,
done in there.
and the reason why I wanted to have these radios on the channel
Is this
today
a new radio here?
is because my wife wants to get into radio, but
Making
doesn't want to take her ham
another
radio.
video.
Doesn't want to take her ham radio tech test. So hang on, let me go fix some stuff real quick. I'll be right back. All right, Radioddity GM-N1. This is a pretty cool little set of radios if you want to get your family into the radio addiction like I did. I've got a couple of kids that have their ham radio license, and now my wife's getting all interested because she's feeling left out. So what do you get with GMRS? You get the ability to have a pretty decent power output on a radio. You get local repeaters if you're in an area that has local repeaters. You get pretty cool little handheld radios like this one. This GM-N1, I very specifically got these because they don't have buttons on them. And I think that would be the way to go for a beginner so that they're not too overwhelmed. And then you can upgrade later. And besides, what's more fun than one radio? Two. This actually comes as a 2-pack. These have some really cool features. They have some noise reduction technology built into them. So that's the HD audio that you see on there. They are 3 watts. They do have the ability to go through 30 different channels. And they have the ability to have a speaker mic plugged in, and they are chargeable over USB. There is talk in the manual about being able to program these, but I haven't seen a programming cable for them. So I'm going to assume that it's your regular Kenwood cable, but we'll do programming in a future video when we get there. I'm going to do a couple quick range tests, and then we will do an unboxing. But if you look in the description down below, there will be a link to a whole bunch of fun things and a bunch of different ways to support the channel. One of them will be a discount code that will get you a discount on these radios over at Radioddity. So be sure to check that out. So I know you folks are all going to ask, what's the range on these things? And the way that we set up a quick impromptu test, because that's how these things are going to be used, is Mrs. Tio sitting in the living room and I am in the car driving up and down the road. And she's in a big wooden box. I'm in a big metal box. And we were able to get an effective range of almost 2 miles out of these things without really trying all that hard. Right at the 2-mile limit, I could turn my head one way and not talk, and turn my head the other way and hear clear. So they work really good, and they work exactly like you would expect a radio in this frequency range. This is about 460 megahertz is where the channels start. There's 30 channels, and it means line of sight is going to be your best friend for these things. So these are perfect for driving around town with each other or caravanning, carpooling, that kind of thing. So I was pretty impressed. All right, let's see what's in the box. Radioddity GM-N1 2-way radio GMRS with USB charging. And USB charging is probably the most exciting part about this. We get noise canceling 2-way radio user's manual. There must not be a whole lot to using these because that's not a lot of manual, but we don't need a manual anyway. USB charging, so it's USB-B to micro USB. And we get 2 of those. That means there must be 2 radios. We get 2 belt clips. We get 2 chargers. We get radio 1, radio 2. Oh, come on, come on. Battery 1. And battery 2. Everything you need. I am one of those lanyard guys, and I am not happy that I'm missing a lanyard here. But there is a spot to put one, so if you guys have lanyards, let me know. Let's get rid of this box, because we're done the unboxing part. So these batteries have spots for a drop-in charger, but it doesn't come with a drop-in charger. That's okay, because it's also got the USB hole on the bottom of it. There's one there. There's one there. And then a little belt clip holster thing. Cradle. That's pretty cool. Belt clip holster thing. That's pretty cool. You know, these $60 radios can come with USB chargers, no problem, but the $1,000 cell phones don't come with USB chargers. So, step ahead in the right direction for Radioddity. That's what you get, folks. GMRS call signs are long. And I'm probably not going to use this as often as I use my ham radio license, and I'm certainly going to be sharing this with other family members. So I'm going to put my call sign on my radio. I know. Don't most hams put their call sign on their ham radio so they can say that it's theirs? So anyway, the only place I can find that it makes sense to put this, and sorry, so sorry for your luck, Radioddity, but it's going on top of the Radioddity logo, and it's real tight.
Where did you go?